Alrighty, welcome everybody. Welcome to Frankfurt Airport on December the 27th, 2025. I wanted to say a warm welcome. Well, a warm welcome if you're sitting on the couch at home. Luckily it's a little bit warmer than it was at Munich. But I see the Jackless and White Shadow are in the chat already, so welcome. Good to see you back as well, Jackless. All the way from South Africa if I remember good. And White Shadow, welcome. Good to see you. And yeah, welcome to Frankfurt, not an unknown location. And David indeed. In Germany today. Well, not today. This is day 4 I think, but the last 3 days were in Munich. And the plan was to stream in Munich yesterday, but the weather was just not good enough, so a little demotivating. And today it was actually so foggy that it wasn't even possible to see the runways. But there were some very good moments. And tomorrow it is time to head back home, so Frankfurt is a good night stop. So yeah, all in all, a good reason to be here today. Hope you guys are all doing well. I know it's a late stream, but it was after dinner. It was just too good to sit in a hotel and warm up a little bit. But in the end, here I am, here we are, together with Renee and Kevin, just like the last couple of days, for the last stint. Today an evening stream and a little bit of evening spotting. I'm going to film a couple of clips in the evening as well. But first up, it's going to be an A330. Don't know where it's going to, haven't checked flight radar yet. But I do know it's going to be loud because it's an awesome 330. And we got Mark in the chat as well. Hope I'm doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well too. Good to see you. And Thomas, moin, mate. And Weihnacht. Good, happy days to you, mate. Good to see you. And absolutely, David. Had an awesome Christmas. That was just a trip. Just listen to that. But yeah, had a good Christmas. Hope you guys had some nice Christmas days as well. Best would have been to be in Warsaw, but spending it with the boys around the airport, having a good laugh. Epic, just epic. And Ruben saying, seeing that the elephants are ready as well. I think with the elephants you mean the de-ice trucks. Yeah, it's been pretty cold the last couple of days, and it's actually, I don't want to say warm, but it's not cold at Frankfurt. Munich was -5 today, I think, when we woke up. It was freezing fog. It was properly cold. And actually, when we came to Frankfurt, the temperature wasn't too bad at all. It's not too bad now. That being said, I've been out for maybe 30 minutes, not even 10 minutes, 15 minutes now. So maybe the cold will come, but there's, I think, one plane scheduled for de-ice, which is the Condor A330 Neo. And that's basically it. And HB Moin. That was a really good Wookie haul. That was awesome. HB coming in with a €5 super chat saying, what the heck, party Frankfurt. Warm welcome to Friegenberg. Danke dir. Thank you so much, HB. Good to see you back in the chat. And yes, it is indeed. First of all, it's the last stream of the year. I think it's the last spotting session of the year as well. No, not tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning. But yeah, it feels good to be back streaming at Frankfurt. I don't know how to explain it, but I've been coming here for over a decade, so somehow it kind of feels a little bit like coming home. But thank you so much for that support, HB. It goes a long way. I know you've been a frequent viewer, basically from day one. So thank you so much for that awesome support. goes a long way. And Mandel's in the back, in the chat, saying view on voice and back in action, miss that on Schiphol live streams. Oh, believe me mate, I do miss streaming at Schiphol as well. It's I think it's almost on the dot. It's been a year since my last stream at Amsterdam, but that doesn't mean that streaming again makes it even more special for myself to be back live. Of course, I wish I could stream at Amsterdam, but things are what they are. Makes it even more fun to be out there. That means that always when I'm streaming, I'm abroad, so you guys can see that when I'm putting out the live stream, that means I'm abroad. And HB saying fix the audio. What's wrong with the audio? Can you tell me that? Is it too low? Is it too far away? Is it like crackling? Let me know. Curated planes with a good audio. I'm trying my best to actually put out the audio. I actually already put the levels up for the microphone, but I have no idea what the problem is at the moment. My voice is getting drowned by the surrounding noises. Got it. I'll try and amp the mic up a little bit later. Altijd hier. Altijd. So yeah, the thing is, the ambient here at Frankfurt is really loud, and I've got this. It's called the shotgun microphone. I know the name sounds a little bit strange, but it is what it is. It's a directional microphone, and I'm trying to be as close to the microphone as I possibly can. But the only other option I have is to switch the microphone around, so it's actually facing me, and muting out the planes. So let me know if this is better. And if not, I'll try and switch the microphone around to see if that works. Frankfurt is always a little bit tricky audio-wise, and I'm not streaming enough to actually invest in a set of separate microphones, lapel mics or lavalier microphones. But let me see if this works. And White Shadow saying that you're actually in the warm car. Awesome. That probably means that you're in the Mini Cooper. Nice to see you tuning in, though. And Study David, that's an interesting one. Then tell me how to do that on the microphone that I'm using. Because I'm just having a 3.5mm jack microphone plugged into the camera, and I'm using a YOLO box to stream on. So I don't know if that works, or if there's actually, I can try it though. But I'm using a single microphone. Saying it's Queen o'clock and that I'm coming soon. Proper stuff though. So let me know if this was better, and if not, I'll try something else. Just doing a double check on the focus settings. Yep, that looks sharp. Put my glove back on. So let me know if this audio is a little bit better than it was before. And indeed, White Shadow. Good to know. And yeah, HB. But like I said, I'm streaming maybe 4 or 5 times a year, so it's a pretty hefty investment to do. But who knows? Especially at Frankfurt, it's there's a lot of ambient noise, and it's not leveled out because there's a big echo due to the tunnel that's out here. But if it's still too bad, I'll try and turn the microphone around. Alright, it's better, got it. So I wasn't moving with the camera, I was just standing static and the camera was moving. René was moving the camera a bit as well. So I wasn't moving with the microphone, I was talking to the side, which probably dims out a lot, and this should be better. Yeah, indeed, 2 microphones would be the best. That's for sure. I'll open a flight radar in a bit and get some flight info out there as well. But the funny thing is I had the same, I think it was 2 days ago already, yeah, at Munich. Since I don't stream that much anymore, I am so rusty. I just have to get back into it, literally. Good to know that it's better now. And Iris, welcome, probably from Brazil. Bom dia, welcome. Alright, let me open up flight radar. It's a little bit of time for that now. Oh, Latam coming to runway 18, that's good news. Oh, and I do indeed see Latam on the radar. It should get busier and busier the closer we get to 11 o'clock, which is curfew time. Not sure if I'm going to stream till 11, but you never know. It's been a long day. Heck, it's been a long week. Almost did 2,000 kilometers the last couple of days, including spotting in 3 different airports. Alright. Let me quickly grab the cable of my phone because I'm using my phone as a battery is draining like crazy. Alright, there, I'm back. So I'm using my phone as a hotspot and internet went really the battery drained really quickly. It looks like this one had some de-icing because it looks like it's losing some de-icing fluid. Hey Antti, welkom. Goedenavond. Alright, so right now folks, it's a little bit quiet, but that won't be for that long because rush hour should start in a moment, with Latam getting pushed back as a heavy. Oh, let me adjust the settings a little bit on that one to get it a bit more neutral. The one that just left, by the way, is Lufthansa flight 1456 to Tirana. Should be a, it's not saying the time, but it's saying a 2 hour and 10 minute flight for a 1300 kilometer flight. So I think it's an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes. And Renee is showing me that Etihad is coming this way, and it looks like the Emirates A380 just, my bad, the Emirates A380 just popped up on the radar, so that one should be coming this way as well. And HB, yeah, I think de-icing is possible as well. They are waiting here. If I do remember correctly, only Lufthansa or the Lufthansa group members go for de-icing on this place. The trucks are waiting. There's only one platform open. It's well above zero. It's not freezing, so I'm not sure if they're going to do it, but you never know. And Antti Singh had my first solo flight in the meantime. Oh, that's cool. How was it? And does it reach for more or reek for more? How do you say that? Yeah, yeah, same. But just, it's good to hear that you had your first solo. And indeed, it became live on Flight Radar for sure. I saw that too. Like I said, rush hour should start in a moment, and plane after plane is showing up on Flight Radar right now. Oh, and HB saying all airlines can do de-icing here. That's interesting, because I thought it was only Lufthansa and the Lufthansa group, from what I heard. And yeah, indeed, it's well above zero, and most planes already flew, so there's no ice buildup on the wings or stuff like that. Well, I think 99% of the planes that are flying have been flying already, and it's looking like there's only one plane scheduled at 9:40, Lufthansa flight 922 to Heathrow. That one's actually showing up on CDM with the snowflake. So probably that little snowflake wants to have some de-icing, but we should see. We should see. But nonetheless, we're here, folks, waiting for the rush hour to start. Like I said, luckily it's not that cold. It was pretty cold at Munich, and some really unique conditions. Let me get to that landing in the meantime. But yeah, can't wait to edit all those videos and show you guys. I already edited a short of the A380 taking off on the first evening that we arrived, which was out of this world, honestly. But yeah, I hope you guys had some good Christmas days. I hope you guys had some good family time with loved ones, or just a little break of work and just peaceful relax. I'm the opposite. I tend to get out, go out and spot instead of just resting. But yeah, like I said, it's a little waiting game now for the first planes to arrive, so it might look a little bit quiet right now, but like I said, it will get busy. Nice to see the aerologics. I wouldn't be surprised if all of those 4 planes, well, the 2 that in frame and the 2 that were in frame, will be departing within now and maybe an hour and a half. it's so interesting. It never ceases to amaze me how rush hour starts before curfew. It's so insane. It's even as a spotter, it's intense. Sometimes you don't even know where to look. It's just plane after plane getting pushed back, startup procedure, and taking off. So by the looks of it, the first plane coming this way is Lufthansa flight 1146 to Bilbao. It's A320 200. There's a narrow body squeezing through to Nuremberg. I think that one should be going from 07 center. And the next one after that should be the LATAM 777. But first up, let's go to that Bilbao flight. There it is. And this is going to be a turn and burn. I think it is. Bilbao flight. Oh, it absolutely is a turn and burn. That's a quick one. Wow. And yeah, Mark, indeed it is. Most flights to the northern countries, to the US, and the Chinese airlines going to or over Russia, they tend to use 07 center, and everything else, so all the Asian airlines which aren't allowed to fly over that specific airspace, usually go from 18 west, which is the runway that I'm standing at currently. And speaking about the devil, well, first up, the LATAM isn't showing up on the horizon yet, but there's an aerologic. If you guys remember, I said I wouldn't be surprised if one of those, or if those four would be going within now and an hour and a half. Well, that's number one of four. Oh well, yeah, 34 degrees in Sao Paulo, imagine that. That plane is going to experience a 100-degree difference in like an hour time when it's at, what is it, 40-ish thousand? No, it's a 777-300, so it's going to be a little bit heavier. 38,000 feet, it's going to be minus 61, minus 70 degrees Celsius, and then like half an hour or an hour later it's going to be 34 degrees Celsius. That's a serious temperature difference. En evening Erwin. Goed je te zien. Let me see if I can find this one on flight radar. I see the Sao Paulo 777 coming. Ho Chi Minh. Ooh, I didn't know that they fly there. I had to film that startup. Wow, that's gonna be in a video, folks. And there's the LATAM 777 to Sao Paulo. I think this is officially starting off. Oh yeah, this is the kickoff and the start of power hour. It's going to be basically non-stop heavies until curfew. So let's enjoy this one, folks. I sure had, Erwin. Hope you had a lovely Christmas as well. My Christmas was out at the airport in the cold, but some really great footage, I think, and awesome HB. Alright, time to film it, and for you all, time to enjoy it. There we go, starting off power hour here at Frankfurt. Enjoy! Awesome. It is just such an awesome airline, isn't it? Maybe next time when I'm here and it's going to be night stream, I might go out and go to the, I think it's called the Affenfeld, to actually show you guys the sheer power that the 777 can give when it basically rotates right in front of you at, what is it, 250, 300 kilometers an hour, if not more. Oh, that's good to know, Erwin. That's what holiday is for, isn't it? I think I see a Dreamliner. No, that's the Etihad, isn't it? No, it's a Dreamliner. Oh, that's interesting. Which one is it? Oh, it's yeah, it is the Etihad. My God, I thought it was Etihad was the. I thought it was the A350, but it's a Dreamliner, which should be plane number 2 on the heavy outbound peak, or basically just rush hour, and lot to. 980 to Warsaw is going from the other runway in the background, the 07 center, and towards us is taxiing Etihad flight 124 to Abu Dhabi with the Dreamliner -10 or the 78X, whatever you want to call it. The Emirates A380 is EK48 is taxiing this way as well, and the Aerologic is slowly moving too, so it's gonna be busy. So if I do miss out on a chat in a bit, I'm sorry in advance. And Queen o'clock coming soon, yeah. A lot of Queens coming in a bit, can't wait for that one. And cheers for that, Erwin. Don't forget to like and hit it up or hype it and subscribe. Thank you, Erwin. Much appreciated, mate. And indeed, if you guys do enjoy it, consider hitting the like button or the subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. Greatly appreciated. Alright, there we go. Etihad. Flight 124 to Abu Dhabi. And hey, Jim. Good evening, mate. And indeed, feels good to be back. And welcome, mate. That was the Dreamliner. And now the Aerologic is turning back. Plane number 2, if it's not going to cross over to 07 center. And I see we have Becky in the chat. Welcome to Becky as well. And Jim, hope you had a great Christmas. Becky, welcome, welcome. Gaan ze bardzo kochanie. Quick peek, my bad. There's the Emirates A380 and the box, as they call them, the Aerologic one to Ho Chi Minh City is going to 07 center. That's a pity, but we're gonna get the A380, so considering the options, that's a good alternative. Like the lads at de-ice don't really have that busy of an evening. The lads and gals, my bad. Glad to have you aboard. Neither do I, Jim, so I know the feeling, mate. Don't really celebrate it either. And I can imagine it's always, especially working around Christmas, it's busy but enjoyable. So many people out there enjoying and celebrating. And there it is, EK48. I even have to zoom out a little bit. Alright, there we go. Time for the EK48 flight. It's king time. Oh yeah, that's true, Jim. We were actually talking about it, I think earlier today, or no, a couple days ago, about will there ever be an A380 Neo. I think Emirates actually was talking about an option for it with Airbus, but I think it's not viable for Airbus. But imagine that, an A380 Neo, just a discontinued plane getting back to life and even becoming the Neo version. That would be so cool. And Dzień dobry, kochanie. Let me turn around the camera, folks. Not the camera, my bad, the microphone. So 1 second. Alright, I'm really curious, how does this sound? I am not using any microphone at all, I'm just using the ambient microphone on the camera. Let me know how this is. Is this better? Or not? Because every airport is different with audio, and I don't know. Alright, let me just switch the microphone back then. Alright, so I turned the microphone around, facing me this time. Maybe this is better. And it's really interesting that 10 minutes it was okay, babe, because I didn't even change anything. I don't know if I talked a little bit quieter, but maybe this microphone is like end of life. I don't know. Maybe this is better. Oh, just listen to that. And I see that's better. So let me see if is it a good balance now? Because if it is, I know that I should just always do it like this when I'm streaming. Just turn the microphone around and it would be better. Less ambient, more me. I see you guys prefer less ambient and more balanced me. Alright, that's 6 or 7 times loud and clear. Well, I think that makes it a loud and clear case then. Oh, what's that? Sky Vision. Never seen that one before. There we go. Yeah, it's an airport. Want loud sounds of the planes. Fair point. Oh yeah, Ethiopian is coming. Renee is showing flight ET707, and it's coming to 18 West. Proper stuff. And it looks like I completely missed out the sequence on that one. We do have a star lines lining up. But Manuel, believe me, do I have some loud audio for you in the new year. All the planes that I filmed the last couple of days, especially at Munich, they were loud. And I can't wait to edit and upload that. But thank you all so much for tuning in today. Good fun. And like I said earlier in the stream, I've been coming to Frankfurt for over a decade. So it kind of feels like coming home. So just driving around the airport, just not needing just not even needing navigation on your phone to just drive around and think, yeah, we have to go there. We want to film the outbound batch. This is the runway configuration. Let's just go there and set up a stream and go out streaming it. I don't know. It's just so funny to do everything so, how do you say it?
Naturally.
Huh?
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally, exactly. Kocham cię, kochanie. That's interesting. Renee is showing me one on Flight Radar. It's a Lufthansa Flight 796, which is an A350-900. And the funny thing is, it's going to Hong Kong. It's going to 07 Center, so it's not coming towards this runway. But the funny thing is, Frankfurt, I know it sounds strange, but it's if you look at it on the bulk side, it's a Boeing oriented airport with
Dreamliner 747.
Yeah, exactly, with the Dreamliner now coming and the 747, and Munich is the Airbus kind of sorta hub with the A380s and the A350s, and of course Frankfurt has the A340s and the A330s. But it's interesting because the A350s usually fly in and out of Munich, and the Dreamliners in and out of Frankfurt, and they do fly the Dreamliners from Frankfurt to Munich for training flights, and they happen quite a few times a day. But interesting to see the A350 flying from Frankfurt as well. And I don't know if that's because of the A340-600s being phased out, but it's interesting to see though. And Jim, it was really funny. The Centennial landed, I think, two or 3 days ago, and we were in Zurich at that time, I think. Were we in Zurich or were we in Munich when the Centennial landed? I think it was Munich. No, Zurich last day. Well, maybe it was on the day that we went to Munich. Yeah. So we haven't seen it yet. And I don't think we will see it in the next couple of days, because Renee also said that it's probably just going back into the hangars for some ceremonial stuff and some PR stuff, and then we will see it, I think. So no, I haven't seen it yet. And 0318 saying 2 months ago was I've been there for the first time. What an awesome airport. It absolutely is. Frankfurt is maybe. I finally know how to explain Frankfurt. Everybody praises Amsterdam for the convenience of spots and the open views, but in the same breath, Frankfurt has exactly the same, because I'm trying to figure out how many spots, percentage-wise, have fences in comparison to Amsterdam, and I think Frankfurt has more open spots than Amsterdam. This is for the first time that I'm actually thinking about it, because there's only one spot at Frankfurt that has a fence, and that's 07 left landings. That's the only spot that has a fence. You have this spot that we're sending it right here. You have the Affenfels, as it's called, which is somewhere around there, which is open. Then you have Zeppelinheim, which is on the other side of the airport, which is open. The terrace, but the terrace is kind of sort of not it's public, but you have to go into the terminal for that one. But yeah, agreed. It's a very cool airport. That's what it comes down to. And Buzz Leo back in the chat saying, good to see you back on stream, brother. How did Christmas go? Christmas did go well. Went out streaming, went out spotting, went to Zurich, Munich, and now Frankfurt, and then tomorrow back home. So it was pretty good. How was yours? And Merry Christmas, by the way. And Spartan tuning in from Rotterdam as always. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. As well as Trevor saying, great to see you doing a nice stream in Frankfurt. Hope you're well. I'm absolutely doing well, mate, and good to see you back, Trevor. It's been a while, and it's just awesome to see all the concurrent names in the chat, the frequent names in the chat. So good to see you all. And in that same breath, there's Ethiopian to Addis Ababa ET707 coming towards 18 west. I'll be back in the chat for a minute. But first up, let's see this one, check this one, follow this one, film this one, and I'm gonna be quiet so you guys can enjoy it. See you guys in a minute. Enjoy. I'm sorry, I have to reset the focus, folks. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's... Now I see what you mean, Mark. It's the first African A350 1000. I didn't even notice it's an A350 1000. Awesome, alright. So I'm gonna say it again, folks. Power hour started. Let's go. There we go. Enjoy! Welcome everybody who just tuned in, and I see we have Yorkshire Biker. Good to see you, mate. I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing good as well. Good to see you back, mate. Hope you had some great days. I did for sure have some good days. Welcome Aviation guy. Toto Africa, yeah. Oh, but so good, folks, that we actually got to see the Ethiopian A350 1000. I did not know they had one. Of course, the sticker mentioned it's the first A350 1000 in Africa, which is already cool, and it looked brand new. I did not check Flight Radar to see how old it is, but that's actually cool. So this is probably the one and only plane we're going to see for de-ice. So let's just follow a little bit of de-ice action while we can. Oh, that's cool, Basleo. I know that Ethiopian is actually putting a lot of effort into making Africa accessible and also interesting for for people not local to Africa or from Africa. So it's always really cool to see that airlines like Ethiopian do what they do. So it's pretty cool. All right, let's see if we're gonna get some de-icing there. I'm gonna move a little bit, folks, because legs are getting a bit stiff from standing outside all day, and not all day, but all those days. So I'll be back in 20-30 seconds. Ik ben vanmiddag bezig kijken. Als je daar bovenop gaat staan, althans als ik daar bovenop sta, schiet ik over die paarse box heen.
Ja, oké, maar het statief.
Ja, fair. Always really cool to see that. Well, I just call it a circus. Ah, and it's a 1-year-old A350 1000. Thanks for that, Mark. And RG saying regards from the Netherlands. Well, regards back. Good to have you aboard. And welcome. I don't even think we're gonna see some de-ice action. I think it's just a little bit of an inspection.
Ja, ik denk het al.
Komt hij hierheen?
Weet ik niet.
Wat is het vluchtnummer?
SQ 325.
325. Nope.
Nee?
Singapore. We just checked, folks. Singapore. The Singapore A350 is going to 07 center. We will be able to see it though. So we're gonna see if we can follow it as long as possible. Oh, there's actually some de-icing going on. Look at that. Clearance is given. And live begins at 40. Good to see you. Welcome back. And Aviation guys saying, do you remember where I'm going in February? Oh wow. No. No. I'm trying to think, but I think all the cold and the exhaustion fried my brain. Oh yeah, Jim. I think it was last year when I went to when I took the car and I overnighted at Frankfurt when I went to Zurich with Nati. Well, I was alone in Frankfurt. Drove to Zurich, and Nati flew to Zurich. I think it was that evening stream, because I remember I came here, I did a stream, went to bed, and drove to Zurich, and that was last year. I think it was that one that you mean, Jim. Oh, two queens coming soon. That's good. Good news. So that means it's gonna be queen time. Can you come to Copenhagen soon? If I win the lottery, I can go. I think I know that Copenhagen is a really challenging airport for video. I know it's a nice airport, but never say never. It's not on the list, but never say never. Ooh, and Basdil saying, so about your previous theory, does that mean when Emirates flies there, they sent their A380s to Zurich and their 777s to Frankfurt? No, my bad. I mean Lufthansa. Maybe I didn't say that good enough, but I mean Lufthansa is flying there because of course Lufthansa is based on both Frankfurt and Munich. But it's not that they switch or that they mix for example, the 747s at Frankfurt and Munich, but it's really like focused, or not focused, how do you say it? Yeah, they have their 747s based at Frankfurt and their A350s and A380s based at Munich. And Becky, nothing happened. Or do you mean the small plane that was here for the training of the de-icing? And Wolfgang, welcome mate. Short hellos. Nice to see you live again. Thank you. And good to see you in the chat, W. And I hope you had some lovely days. And good to see you in the chat for just a quick hello, a quick hello back. And yeah, it feels good to be back streaming. It's just today because it's trip time, and trip time usually means streaming as well. But let's enjoy the Condor A330 on takeoff. Alright, probably waiting for a landing. Actually, yes, I see the landing. It's coming over the tree line, which is interesting. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. So the moment this... Oh, it's a special one as well. And... there we go. Enjoy. That's actually a good one, Yorkshire. The Condor socks livery. It does look like some old school socks, yeah. Pajamas is a good one as well. And there it goes, just a little bit, or as they would say in the UK, just a wee bit of the ice. And turning right to 18 west. Zo, dit is de goede pitch in.
Neo, zo, die klinkt zo goed uit.
Ja, maar dit zijn die pruttels of niet?
Dit zijn die pruttels.
Nice. Die
Dit
komt
zijn-
hierin.
Dit zijn goed zeker.
Ja.
Ik zal het even kijken voor de zekerheid. nog 5 minuten.
Latam ging ook hier weg.
Ja.
Oh, so in Germany it's actually called the Ringelsocken. So that basically means the ring socks. And indeed, life begins at 40. Probably the 74 will be coming here. The A380 will be going to 07 Center, which is in the back there, where the A350, Lufthansa's A350 is going as well. But fingers crossed. And Jorg Chirbike is saying nice Scottish accent. Trying. I'm not the best in accents though, but I do know the wee bit. Just a wee bit of de-ice. And Nicholas saying, good evening YouTuber community and greetings from in the near 25 kilometers of Frankfurt. Well, moin is basically in the afternoon of course, but welcome Nicholas, thank you for tuning in. And basically good evening neighbor. I'm not from here, but basically at the moment we're pretty close then. Just look at all the lights, all the reflections. The airport in the evening basically looks like a Christmas tree. It looks like that one's losing a little bit of de-icing fluid as well. And Jetstream tuning in from the cold Netherlands. I think my bad for that. There's some cargo boxes going down the hill right there. But for the first time it's colder in the Netherlands than it is right here. But all of that doesn't matter because you know what time it is. It's Queen time. Oh, look at this. I can capture that in one frame, I think. I know which one I prefer. But look what's lurking in the left side of the screen, right there. It's the 7.4 and the A380 in one shot. Ik zie het niet aan het noise weg is niet. Oh nee, het is nog een beetje donker. Alright, there we go folks. Queen time! Kocham cię. All right. All right. It's time for the Tango Juliet to go to Sao Paulo. Enjoy some queen time here. There we go, folks. Oh wow, and only at Frankfurt, folks, is it possible to have a queen counter for a stream. It's queen time number 2. There we go. Mighty fine those queens are. Is it me or is it getting colder?
It is.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
Nah. The boys were confirming it's getting colder. The wind is picking up from my feeling and it's getting colder. But that doesn't matter because it's queen time number 2. There we go. Awesome, so that was the Jaybird flight with the 1500 sticker, if I recall that correctly. So thanks for the heads up on that one. And indeed another queen going to Singapore. Not going to see that one probably because it's going to follow the A380 from Singapore to Singapore, of course, which is not too bad. And Buzz Lee was saying there's fog approaching too to the airport. That's a good heads up though. And Austrian CM8, thanks for tuning in. And I'm always happy to see you in chat. Oh, that wind is cold. Whoa. I don't know where that's coming from, but you guys probably can't hear it. But there was just a wind gust and it was icy cold. It's really strange because it was actually proper weather, but it's seriously cooling down rapidly as well. And see you, Jetstream Journeys. Thanks for tuning in. So the queen time counter is on 2. Let's see how many queens we can count today. For as long as the batteries hold up, of course. Oh, that was an aggressive rotation. We have the next one. And we're gonna get Frankfurt to Cairo Lufthansa 777 cargo, which I think I hear starting up. I can't see it, but
That's probably the...
it's gonna come to this runway as well. It should be where the planes are coming from taxiing. Dus, voor mij zit het achter waar Aerologic staat.
Hij is toch ver weg.
Oh ja, achter die Queen nog. En die Queen zien we ook nog niet. Oh ja, nu.
Waar de Queen de baan oprijdt.
Yeah. And welcome, Robbie. Good to see you, mate. Welcome back. And there's an A340 300 on the radar as well. Oh wow, those wind chills are not... It's so funny because it was pretty good weather today and those wind chills instantly give me like a flashback to Munich this morning and yesterday where it was so cold. And welcome, Kubi. Welcome to everybody and welcome to all the new people in the chat as well. And for all of those who gave the stream a thumbs up, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting the stream on that matter and helping me out and about in the big world that is streaming. And back-to-back narrows. Oh, I'm getting cold chills.
Rio, Joburg, Buenos Aires.
Ja, allemaal hier. Ja, het is echt happy hour nu. Hoe laat is het?
Een
10 uur geweest?
Een Dreamliner 9.
Ja.
Een 339, 330-900 in Joburg. En een 748.
Naar ECA zeker.
De 74 gaat naar Buenos Aires, Easy.
Ja.
En ik dacht dat ik net een 340-300 op de dingen gestaan, die ook hierheen komen. Maar die zie ik even zo gewoon niet meer staan. Dus misschien is het van de radar gevallen.
Ja, we zien het zo wel, maar het is altijd 's avonds hier zo druk.
Ja, dat is kicken.
Ja. And welcome Marcus Beckert, coming in from Berlin. Welcome, welcome. I'm a local from Amsterdam, but I'm partially local here as well by this time. Coming here for I think 12 or 13 years by now. But I'm glad to see you. I think it's the first time I see your name in the chat, so a very warm welcome to you. And welcome to V1 Aviation. My name is Bart. For all those, by the way, who are new, my name is Bart. Founder and host of V1 Aviation. Trying to make as many 4K videos in and around Europe as I possibly can. And enjoying aviation as much as I can. Kokantje Bartse kokanje. And babe, yeah, I'm barely alive. It is really starting to get cold. I need warmth. Yes, it's zimno. Zimno? Tak, zimno. I'm trying to talk Polish, people, but it's hard. I'm trying. Jestem zimno. And no problem at all, Marcus. Always nice to see new people in the chat. Been a frequent streamer for a couple years. And a little bit less now. But it always feels so good to stream. And Baslil was saying that there was some fog rolling in, and maybe it's me, but it actually looks like you can literally see the fog rolling in. Look at that. You can literally see the fog rolling into the airport in the back. That's pretty cool. So,
Is it fog?
yeah, that's actually fog.
Oh no,
That's-
not freezing fog.
That's pretty cool, by the way. That's literally pretty cool. Ha. No pun intended. Yes, pun intended. But
Not freezing fog again.
to give you guys an idea, at Zurich it was let's just say
Grey! 50 Shades of Grey.
yeah, let's just say that the gray on the SAS airplanes was more vibrant than the gray of the skies. Munich was interesting to say the least. We had a really beautiful day with clear skies. Today it was freezing fog, and we came to Frankfurt and it was an immaculate sunset. And it was actually pretty nice temperature. I think it was a couple degrees above zeros. No gloves needed, no winter, or how do you say it? No woolly needed. And tak, zimno. Tak, kochanie. And Baslil was saying that there was actually some fog rolling in, and I actually told the boys, is it me or is it getting colder? And there were some small cold wind gusts coming, and it literally looks like the fog is rolling in the background. That's actually pretty cool. So you guys can see what will soon be over us here at the airport, and that will be interesting to see how that would change the atmosphere around the airport. With the fog and the lights and everything will be moody, and it will be so cool. Literally, again. And there we go, 777 cargo from Lufthansa to Cairo, slowly rolling towards 18 West or Startbahn 18 West in German. Let me open up Flight Radar for a brief moment. Oh, it's busy, folks. It is going to be really busy. It's just one big line of heavies. And like Nate Sweetie is saying, 100 likes on the stream. So thank you all so much for giving the stream a big thumbs up. Much appreciated. And for those who just subscribed or are new to the channel, welcome. For all those who liked, you guys can't imagine how much it helps me out. So thank you so much for that one. And Marcus is saying, are you going to stream tomorrow morning at Frankfurt? Don't think so. I think it will be normal spotting, but we will see. Usually I don't really enjoy the streams in the morning because I just really love to slowly wake up. But who knows? I actually did some early morning streams in Amsterdam. I did some early morning streams in Frankfurt in the past. But so, who knows? It's not my plan, but never say never. You know what? I'm not even going to film this one, folks. Just enjoy it. Only visible here on stream. And yeah, absolutely, Yorkshire. Even I'm feeling heavy after Christmas dinner at the restaurant at the hotel. Paul, my bad, Paul. I agree, Baslil. 777s are beautiful planes. By the way it's waiting, it does suggest that there's a plane on inbound. I don't know. Usually I can see them behind the trees, especially in the winter time, but I don't see any lights. I have to move for a moment, folks. So I'm going to put the phone down for a second and I'm going to walk around a little bit. Oh no, it has the lights on. I'll do it after the 777. Because I'm starting to freeze up here. Welcome, Debbie. And babe, Nati, kochanie, my love, becoming a member for the 39th month in business class, saying you're the best, everyone. Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much for your endless ongoing support for the channel. Couldn't have done it without you, really. My rock, my kochanie. Thank you, sweetie. 39 months. Can't even believe it's already been 39 months that I've been streaming. Time really does go fast. If you think about it, 39 months, wow. Thank you so much for that one, sweetie. This one's for you. Kochance bardzo, kochanie. No, I'm not Polish. And yeah, Basil, the fog really is rolling in, you can see it. And hey, Paul, always awesome support by Nate. Oh wow. Well, the 777 to Cairo still is on its way down the runway. There's already an A340-300 rolling. It is happy hour. En Wafelsmakker, goedenavond. Welkom. Oh, and there we go, A340. And that was an A340-300, and indeed the Dreamliner as well. I need to move because I'm freezing, but there's so many planes I can't stop. I'm sorry folks, I have to move for a moment. I'm sorry. Give me like 10-15 seconds. Alright, there we go. 7-8, there we go. And another queen. Yeah, I'd like to develop. I'm sorry everybody. I'm still here, don't worry. Just trying to check some things. Reset my flight radar, reset my YouTube stream. Buenos Aires going, LH 510, there we go. Rolling down the runway. Hey Holger, good to see you. And welcome Milford. And indeed, the only ones appreciating the classic. But don't forget your Universal Sky Carrier in high fly. They all using the A340s as well. Still flying the classics. And we have a plane coming in. We have Qatar Dreamliner going out. I can't even film them while streaming. That's new. It's always such a chaos in the evening here at Frankfurt. Hands are freezing, but it's absolutely worth it. Oh, let me put my glove back on because I can't use my cameras or my streaming monitor and my YouTube chat with my glove. So I have to remove it all the time. Oh, there we go. Qatar going. Oh, we get the Discover 330 going short. Look at that. That's cool. 330 short. Ja, kinda 100 meter, maar. Hey. Weet je dat ik het laat knallen?
Ja, deze.
Dat was de eerste, of niet?
Die blauwe van
Oh ja. Oh ja. Altijd met die piek.
Zoals heel die Aviation heb gemist op net.
Oh?
Al die Aviation heb gemist.
Ja?
7, 4, 3, 80 of 7, 8. Mist ik al.
Ik ga dit even in de gaten te houden.
Het zal wel.
Als er één daar te filmen en de ander die denkt, oh ja, zag ik de chat al lezen? Shit, 330. Ik zit er echt in binnen. Alrighty, there we go. All set. Oh, awesome, Uvadi. I'm curious what the difference between the Turkish one and Lufthansa will be. Baslil, usually the American flights leave earlier on the day. I don't know why exactly, but it's not that they have like schedules, but US flights always come in the early morning and they leave in the afternoon. And the Asian flights, they have like a double schedule. They come in the really early in the morning and late in the evening. And then the Middle East comes in the middle of the day here in Europe. Somewhere between 12 and 3. And then leaving respectively 2 hours later. So it's always really unique to see a passenger flight to the States in the evening. Ja, dit is mist, letterlijk. Mistbanken die inrollen. Huh?
Ze zullen daar doorheen klappen.
Ja, dat gaan ze ook doen. Hij rolt daar zo over. So the guys were just saying that. Oh, I just misfocused. My bad. There we go. Just looking at the fog as well, the fog really is rolling in. And again the socks livery, the ringelsokken. I made that sound Swedish or Norwegian, ringelsokken. But it's just ringelsokken. Awesome. And babe, after coming in with a 39-month membership, coming in with a nice warm cup of coffee, saying for you, oh absolutely babe. If it wasn't 11 now, I would take a warm cup of coffee, but I can't wait to take one in the morning, or maybe a warm tea when I come to the hotel room. That's actually maybe a good idea, to take a warm tea. Thank you so much for that one, sweetie, for your endless support, really. Kocham cię, bardzo kochanie. That's, looking at that cup of coffee and that sticker actually makes me a little bit thirsty for a warm cup of coffee or a warm cup of tea, because the fingertips are starting to freeze off a little bit now. And it looks like it's actually completely quieting it down at the airport now. That's interesting. That's something that never happens at Frankfurt before 11. And Holger, hallo zusammen. Welcome, welcome. So, let me have a look, folks. Oh, let me dial this down a bit. Let me triple check flight radar. Yeah, I know that there's a curfew at 11, but it's actually not even 11 yet. Huh? Ja, ik denk inderdaad ook dat het klaar is. Like René is saying, it's actually completely quiet now. There's no planes. Wow, folks. Usually this starts around 11, but I think I have to stop the stream early on. This is really interesting. And Holger, I speak a little bit of German, not that much. But it's just a little bit. And Milford saying, I gotta go, my attention span is short and have announced visitors. Thanks for the stream, back next time. Nice work, man. Thank you so much, Milford, and no problem at all. The airport actually stopped much earlier than I expected. So thanks for tuning in, mate, and nice to see you in the chat. And I'll see you on the next one, most definitely. And Holger coming in with a cool sticker, the super sticker. That's a cool one, and it's actually feeling cool as well. So thank you so much for your support there, mate. And I wish I could stream a little bit more for you all, and Holger especially, since you just came in with the super chat. But it looks like Frankfurt decided to cut it off earlier today, because usually it's literally until 11 that everything starts to go. But it looks like it's done. So I wish I could do more, but Holger, I can speak a little bit German, so danke dir for that support. But it looks like I have to cut the stream off, folks, because the airport is just not showing anything more. There's basically nothing coming anymore. Yep, and even René is showing everything has been done, so even the cargo ones. That's odd. It's That's new for me. So, folks, I think it's time for me to warm up. Completely abrupted. I didn't even know that it was already this late. So, I think it's time to say goodbye. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Thank you all so much for your support. And babe, also thank you so much for the endless support that you're giving me and for modding the chat. And to everybody who tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. To all the new people in the chat, thank you all so much for tuning in. To HB and to Holger as well, thank you so much for your support. Sweetie, thank you so much for your support as well. I will see you all, oh no, and I have to say it officially. And as always, I will see you all on the next one. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Ciao. Kłamcie.